clever.
Slow start this video. I think it's time for Project John to finish hanging around in the yard. There's a smell of arsenic in the air today. I just googled what that smells like and it doesn't smell like this, so that's obviously not what it is. Well, that is what I call a start. It doesn't look like it, but it actually is. Moving the car out of the way, trying to clear the space so I can get all around it. And now I've got to make another decision. Do I bother putting this hub stuff back together to make it easier to move? Just clearing out the ZT, and I found this Prada sunglasses case. Look. It would be perfect for someone who hasn't got Prada sunglasses but wants people to think that they've got Prada sunglasses. Some people are as shallow as that. Do you want it? Right from the off, this car was never really going to be saved because it has too many issues and the paint is pretty bad. I don't even know if I can keep any panels off of that. It's time to get the truck out. I have just missed the coolest moment ever filming, and for some reason I didn't record. The Project Nigel ploughing department is ready for your business. Now I'm faced with the usual dilemma of how far do I go stripping all the useful bits off of this car, because I have loads and loads of bits that I haven't sold. Do I really want duplicates of things I've already got but nobody seems to want? One of those things is a good example: wiper motors, instrument clusters. Funnily enough, mirrors. I've got loads of mirrors, got loads of window regulators, door latches, all that kind of thing. The one that everybody wants, of course, is the driver's window regulator, because that's the fallible one. And the glass. The driver's glass always scratches up really badly on these. And I've never seen a decent one. Looks like someone's been taking pot shots with an air rifle there. The suspension components on the 75 and the ZT are very vulnerable. They always seem to go wrong and clattery and noisy and useless. And well, I've driven this car around the yard a little bit and there's a couple of knocks here and there, but I don't really know where it's coming from. And that means that most of this stuff is not really usable. The one thing that will most definitely be worthwhile keeping are the fuel pumps. Did you know that the fuel pumps on the ZT and Rover 75 always fail? Yes, you did. Of course you did. Everybody knows that. Why do people say that? My back's gone. Where has it gone? What do you mean it's gone bad? It's not gone anywhere, has it? So, right, yeah, my back's gone bad. It happens quite regularly. Anything can kind of trigger it. From working to standing still to washing my hands. Look at the time, 6:15. I'm being allowed to stay out a bit later tonight, which is fantastic. And some rather interesting developments here. Alfie, Project Alfie. Project Alfie has just got a brand new MOT. And it wasn't really necessary. I'll tell you why. It wasn't entirely necessary because it hadn't quite run out yet. And I've been driving around Kev. But yesterday I just decided I'm bored with Project Kev. Kev, the yellow ZR. The fact is, this car suits me. The Rover 45, the early Rover 45, is a proper gentleman's car. It is a proper Rover. And the ZR just isn't. The ZR and the ZS are kind of likened to Rovers with tracksuits. Old men wearing trainers. There is a lot more to it than that, of course. The steering rack's different, the suspension firmer, the track's slightly wider, I believe, on the ZR. And of course the interior being different. The real differences, for me, are the actual problem. The old 45, like that, I consider as a proper Rover. And then MG come along and they took out all the Rovery bits and replaced them with sporty bits. And it just doesn't float my boat. So the analogy of an old man in a tracksuit isn't fair, and it's not even true. But it feels like that. That's exactly what it feels like when you drive it. You feel a bit stupid, or certainly I do. Yeah, stupid, clumsy. And that is from a man who's happy to drive around in Project Nigel. It's the end.